Hello all you hardcore boxing fans out there, how are you doing? Or should we change it to hardcore diet fans? Look who we're joined by today. He's back for more.
He's back.
It's Big G.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Big G?
I'm alright, Russ. I'm alright. Yeah, good.
Let's have you on the scales then.
Let me turn it round.
Go on then.
Okay. Don't expect a lot, Russ.
I know.
Christmas and New Year.
Go
Come
on.
on.
16 stone 2.
No, 16.68.
Yeah, less what we've just weighed, all your socks and everything and all that.
16.6. 16.6.
16.6.
I reckon I put a pound on.
Well, listen, mate.
That's not bad for Christmas, is it?
No, is it, heck, mate? Look at me, I put 6 on. And then I took 5 off in 30 odd hours by not eating. And you shouldn't have to live like that. So I've had cramps for 20 hours.
I have to say, I'm struggling.
Yeah, I know you were.
I don't think I can do it. I don't think, even though I know the answer, I don't think I've got the mental strength and determination.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep going. But I've done everything that I can. I mean, I can't take to the shakes, right? Because I'm not eating that much anyway. So a bowl of veg, all right. Whether the mistakes are in the veg, because I do have to mix some sauces in with the veg, and then I like to put me white beans and kidney beans in it for the protein. But if that is all I'm doing, if that's wrong for dieting, then I'm close to accepting I have to be 16.5 stone.
No. You know what? You remember when I said to you when I got to 21 stone from 28 stone 8 and I hit a wall?
Yeah.
And I went up there and I says, here, I want my money back off you. You've robbed me, you lot. They went, no, you've hit a wall. You need to mix it up a bit. Try something different. Change your pattern, your routine. And I did, and then I ate another one at 16 stone. And I thought,
what was the pattern kind of?
Well, the pattern was not eating after 6 o'clock, which is an hard one for you,
Do
isn't
you
it?
know something? It's funny that you've said that, because I've been going around to my brother's, like you know, because his wife is very poorly, and my brother likes to drink, so he might have 10 cans of bodies while I'm there.
Bodies, what's that?
Boddington's Bitter.
Oh, Boddington. Oh, yeah.
Fair play to him. That's what he does. He doesn't drink during the day, but that's how he chills out. He might have 6.
Yeah.
But then 2 or 3 hours when I'm there, because I'm going round to be with them. Yeah.
You're grazing and drinking and stuff, aren't you?
Not grazing, no, drinking.
Drinking.
I have 4, I know exactly what I have. I have 2 cans and I split it into 4 pints, and the other half is diet lemonade.
Yeah.
So I drink 4 pints of shandy. Has that having anything to do with it? But talking about what you just said then, what I've been doing, I've been dropping out the solid meal at night time.
The veg?
No. You know, like you go
2 shakes and a jacket tater, yeah.
and then you can have your meal at night.
Well, I've had 10 years that I'm sick of it now.
I've gone two lots of veg, and then I always have to have a little reward meal, a little cheat, right? So, alright, I know I've had them 4 pints of shandy, but because of that I need to punish myself, right? You can't have any solids, right? But because my missus likes a Magnum, you know the lolly?
Yeah.
I know it's 300 calories in it, but I'm thinking, well, I'm not having the solids meal, so I'll have a Magnum before I go to bed. So I've been having a Magnum and 2 tangerines. That's my tea. Now, obviously I've not put weight in over Christmas, but neither have I lost weight, and I really haven't gone mad.
You've tried hard, haven't you?
I've not gone mad eating mince pies.
And you feel a bit dejected now, don't you, because you've put effort in?
Very. When you think I've not forfeited Christmas, don't get me wrong, and I'm not, and because I'm going around to my brothers, I'm drinking 4 pints a night, and I know this no sugar in the diet lemonade, but is that holding water in my body? Then 4 pints every night, I don't know.
Well, what I think, Gary, do you know when you say when your salespeople don't get a sale, you say, never mind, you'll get them again next time, you just go again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, that's just the same with your diet, isn't it? You just got to go again, aren't you, tomorrow?
I can't, but what I mean to say is I'm not sure what else I can do. Like,
Well, I think you've got to try things. You've got to look at what you're eating and writing it down and write the times down and say, where am I going wrong here? Where am I fitting my exercise in? Am I getting my metabolism working in the morning when I get up?
I know you told me about that, and I want to go through a couple of these comments.
Yeah, go on, yeah.
Because somebody else comments on exercise and you comment on exercise. I mean, to get to 20 stone, I played squash 4 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. I used to take my kids to squash, and I gradually. So I'm not a big believer in the exercise. Yes, to complement it, but unless you stop shoving them calories in, it don't matter how much, you'd still gain weight if you didn't get them calories down. But as I said to you, I'm up at 5 o'clock every single morning, and I leave for Trafford Golf Centre, and I hit 2 of 400 balls most days. So I'm getting a bit in. Yeah. I'm getting up, I'm getting out. It is purely down to volume of food. Calorie deficit, no different than what we said on day 1 in the first video. And I've gone down this line now. I can't do the video, I can't do the shakes, but I don't. If I can't get away with a couple of bowls of vegetables a day and 4 pints of shandy made with diet lemonade, I'm not prepared to do any more than that.
You're not prepared to go through them having cramps and food devil on your shoulder and stuff like that? Because that's an hard one, isn't it, at night time, about 10 o'clock at night?
But you see, by the time I get back from our billies, and me and James both said the same thing. All I've done to get to achieve that is I don't sit here. This is the house, the living room. If I make the mistake of sitting here, I want my tea. No, straight up them stairs. TV on up there. Jane will get 2 magnums, 1 each, a couple of tangerines, and it's like a treat. It's like we go to cinema. Yeah. Put some on. Started watching one called The Americans. It's on. I don't know if you how do you know what to watch? I mean, somebody told me last week to go on that Rotten Tomato. Yeah. Because it's great, and I just put in Rotten Tomato 100% ratings, and all the top ones come up. I just started watching one called The American. It's about 2 KGB spies, and they did it just in America as a normal married couple with kids. It's really good. So it's like going to cinema. I don't know how it's going to work. I know I'm still cheating with 300 calorie magnum there. I know I'm still cheating with 300 calories of beer there. So yeah, I'm taking 600 calories tea time onwards and 2 bowls of veg. Can I do any better than that? Can anybody else do any better than that?
Maybe a smaller portion of veg.
Hey?
Smaller portion of veg.
Well, our Billy said exactly the same thing to me. All you can do with what you can't do anything better than that, because any diet in the land, what anybody's ever going to put you on, are going to baseline with salad and veg.
They're going to overeat on that to have that full feeling.
I would not have thought you can even overeat on veg.
You can, of course you can. You can't on salad.
You can't on salad.
It's processed, that veg though, isn't it? Because it's frozen, isn't it? What you bought, isn't it?
Not all. Sometimes it's frozen, but yeah, I'm led to believe frozen's just as good as fresh, isn't it? It's just good for you.
I thought it's the same, but you can't eat fresh out of the garden, can you? Cook that day.
No.
I suppose
you're really picking at straws, aren't you?
I went to a restaurant with Dennis. I'm not being funny. This woman come over with these carrots on this side order and broccoli, and I goes, here, there aren't these. Dennis goes, yeah, they're supposed to be. Yeah, I said, well, I don't like them hard. I like my veg soft.
Well, I like mine a bit blanched. I don't overcook it. Yeah, I like to chew it. But I tried to respond to some of these comments that are coming through, Russ, but there's too many.
Yeah, okay.
So I thought, can I just go through a couple of
comments? Pick some of them comments out that you've got there. Go on, read the names out of them.
Yeah, there's a guy called Aaron, and I've just covered that really because I've discussed it. I don't believe that you can exercise it away, right? And I do believe that I do enough exercise. So
Yeah, go on. So go on.
I do believe I do enough exercise, Aaron. So all right. I mean, I've got up running in mornings and everything. I've done it all. And you hear this saying, don't you? It's 80% inspiration and 20% perspiration. And I believe that. I think it's more about the inspiring yourself to stop eating. But I tell you what, I'm struggling. I can't. How it's going to go, I don't really know. Whether I have to drop out, Russ, and accept defeat, I'm not sure. I'm not ready to do that now. But anyway, that's the reply to.
What are the diet videos?
Yeah, well, that.
What, after
just
5
the diet.
videos?
No, I'm not. But I'm just saying.
It's a new year, Gary. You should have it more positive.
And then there's a guy called Junior Jones. Do it month by month, Gary. But it's too late after a month, isn't it? If you're not jumping on the scales each day, you know, you've got to. The only way to fight it is know what's happening daily.
You've got to go with your heart and suffer a little bit.
Yeah. Who else have we got? We've got Darcy. Darcy said, love the videos with Gary boxing and weight based. Top guy, but he's defo not dedicated with weight loss. Got an excuse every week. And he talks good game. Well, if I'm talking a good game and I'm having 2 bowls of veg a day, and it's if that's an excuse, 2 bowls of veg, well, I don't. That's why I don't know where else to go.
Yeah, but do you remember when we first started this? You were going to stick to the 2 shakes and a tatty for a month, and we lasted 2 days, didn't we, guys?
I know. Well, I can't do the shakes. If putting, but yours was 2 shakes a month, yeah.
2 shakes a day.
2 shakes a day, and then whatever you wanted at night for a tea.
I didn't have a big meal at night. Jacket take with a bit of chilli on it or something.
Yeah.
I don't eat the skin, but that filled me, didn't it? But I know I can do it.
Yeah, and then Shane, there's a guy called Shane, boxer size bent, put Gary on the keto diet. Done the keto diet. Yeah.
Have you done that?
Done the keto diet, yeah. And then you watch many of these keto guys, and it's loaded with calories, the keto diet. And then when you watch them more and you watch the advanced videos, Dr. Berg's a big one, and then he talks about healthy keto. So I'm on healthy keto as far as I'm concerned. Cruciferous vegetables, which is all your green ones, asparagus, broccoli, and anything green, load it in there.
With what? You're doing a keto?
I've done the keto. I now follow healthy keto, which is vegetables, and a fistful of protein. I've even cut the protein out in favour of chickpeas, because they're loaded with protein, and peas and beans, kidney beans. I put them in. Yeah. So, you know, I'm doing everything what I can. I mean, and you know, you see the comments, and I've tried it all. There's a guy called Maxim. What did Maxim say? And Sadken. Oh, all of it. Skipping breakfast is a big no-no. Well, skip them all if you can. You know, I've skipped breakfast now for I don't know how long. But you've got all these different ideas, haven't you, on weight loss. Skipping breakfast is a no-no. Well, I've ate little and often all my life and gone to 20 stone, right? Usually doing something wrong in the day as well. You know, I've done the exercise, never quite got it all right, all together. Like even now, I'm on 2 bowls of veg a day, but I'm going round with my brothers drinking 4 pints, and then coming home and having a Magnum with Jane. Always cheating, you know, like everybody's doing, right? How can you just get it down to not cheating? I know now I'm going to have to cut that Magnum out, yeah, if I want to make another improvement. I'm going to have to cut them pints out at my brothers if I want to make an improvement, because them are the only 2 things left. Seriously. You haven't really got much weight for you if you cut that out, Gary, are you? No. You're going to be on bread and water like Charlie Bronson. Yeah, so there's a Gary Hillman one. And the Gary Hillman one, to finish on, I have to say, is the correct one. And it's something that you've said before. Best way to lose weight is to stop eating, Pokey. He's saying that to you to tell me. I'm trying. I'm really trying. And he said the same as you. Nobody came out of Belson fat and overweight, did they?
Belson concentration camp?
Yeah.
No, they're all skinny, weren't they?
No one comes out of prison overweight, do they?
No.
You know, the only reason, and I'm not budging from what I said right in the very first video, calorie deficit. Right, I'm gonna show you something that I did. I did it 18 months ago, because I've already said that I run a what's it, didn't I? I run a keep fit club. Yeah. Now nobody will believe it. All right, fat guys, whatever. Call me whatever you want. You know, I accept who I am. I ain't got a problem. But I never stopped trying, and I still won't. But I'm just telling you, I'm close to defeat. Now, when I did this, it's something I did for my group.
Morning, everybody. Welcome to the Fat Boy and Girl Clinic.
Yeah, right.
I started open with a very, very simple
18 months ago.
explanation
This is the
on how
truth.
to lose weight. Stop shoving it in there.
There's the answer. There's it. No,
Yeah.
keep it on.
Oh, is it so long?
Okay? Stop putting it in, and you'll lose weight.
Is this 18-month-old?
That's
More
18 months
information.
old running my fat boy club.
And I'll tell you
Yeah,
how to lose weight.
because me and my mate put it on TikTok.
Right, yeah.
That's it. But the simple of it all is that stop eating. If you listen, if I don't mind somebody saying to me you're a fat bar steward, right? Because I am. And why am I fat? Because I eat too much or drink too much. I eat and drink more than my body needs. That's why I'm fat. Anybody who's fat is the same. So unless you stop shoving it in,
If you stop shoving it in, what happens to your body, Gary?
well, it'll shrink.
Eats away, doesn't it? That eats your
Yeah,
fats, doesn't it? It's stored fats.
If you stop shoving it in, your body will start burning your fat.
Yeah.
It's got nowhere else to go.
Your body's like, look at all this here with all this sweet shop.
It's in heaven, yeah. You know, and people that say, oh, can't do it for this reason, can't do it for that. The healthiest mode the body is ever going to be in is when a fat person stops eating.
Yeah.
And the body has to go to that fat person's stores and it goes, wow, there's everything in here. Everything I ever wanted. But fat people don't let the body go there. I'm the same. I'm battling with it now. I'm down to 2 bowls of veg a day, 4 pints of shandy and a Magnum. I don't need to write it down because that's all I'm eating.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, 2 tangerines. And I'm not sure where else I can go. If anybody else has got any comments that can say where else to go, except something as obvious as cut your Magnum out, stop your 2 tangerines, and stop them 4 pints with your brother, which I can't stop at the moment. You know, she's terminal, so yeah, I need to be there with him.
Yeah. Well, just look at it as like you're taking this bit of time out and spending a bit of time with Billy and having a few cans with her and seeing his missus, aren't you, when she's not well.
Yeah.
So don't feel like you're doing no wrong, just cut your Magnum out.
Yeah. How about changing it to a fruit pastel? They're only 99 calories. Still
if you have a
alright.
fruit pastel, can you...
Fruit pastel lolly.
A fruit bar? I thought you meant the fruit pastels.
No, I've got
Because you
fruit
can't eat them without chewing them, Gary.
No, I've got fruit pastel lollies in there, not toffees.
Oh, have you? Oh, sorry.
A
Yeah.
Magnum's 300 calories and a fruit pastel lolly is 99 calories. So
So you could have
I'm
2
gonna
of them then.
I'll swap then. I'll swap to fruit pastel lollies. That's me.
You still have to have that lolly, don't you, Gary?
I do, yeah. I have to have that little reward at the end of the
Do you know
day.
what I found put weight on? Do you know when you get up at middle at night, 2 in the morning, you go downstairs and you get a pint of water out and a bottle of water out at the fridge, and then you put a bit of cordial or whatever it is, you know, orange squash or whatever in pint. Drink that. That's 200 calories as well, isn't it, for a pint of that? That's just same as a pint of lager.
Well, it depends. If you have the sugar free, there's nothing in it.
Yeah, no, but it's like eating a Mars bar, isn't it, with a wrapper on, isn't it? Having diet, and it's not nice, is it?
I like diet.
Yeah.
I don't.
Do you prefer Canderel to sugar?
I don't have any. I don't
Yeah.
have sugar in my tea. You know, I like milk.
But we can keep coming back to the bit where you say stop shoving it in your mouth, because that's when when everything's coming on top, and it's like your battle cry, innit? Stop eating!
It is. That's what
it's a battle cry, innit? To say, I'm running out of ideas, so I'm just going to stop eating.
It's the only thing you can do.
That's all. Did it work for me the other day? It did, didn't it? £6 in 30 hours.
I have to say, you have got more self-discipline and determination than me. You can go 36 hours without eating. Yeah? I can't, but I'm trying to slowly train myself. You know, I don't have breakfast anymore. And I don't always have 2 bowls of veg.
Keeping busy, I find, does it?
Yeah.
Although I struggled last night about 1 in the morning, I kept thinking about this muffin in the fridge.
No matter which way you cut it. And you know something, if you think about a muffin in the fridge, go and have a bowl of veg or a shake, I get it. That's what you need to be using these things for if you're fat.
Yeah.
The go-to has got to be a shake or a bowl of veg. But
do you know what a boxers go to in the middle of the night is because boxers sometimes when they get cramps in the stomach because they're checking all body fat, there's no on them anyway, is the most boxers, but then lesser weights, you know, from light heavy down, when they get them cramps in the middle of the night, they bring the knees up to the tummy of a boxer because he's like starving, isn't he, a couple of days before fight. Do you know what they can have? A stick of radish.
Right.
That's all they can have.
Celery.
Celery, sorry, it's like radish, isn't it?
Yeah,
like
celery,
a stick.
I know what you mean, a celery stick.
Because
that's
what they're telling to have, because apparently it burns the excess fats away and fat cells, and it takes hunger pains away.
When I go to the supermarket this week, I'm going to get some celery.
We're going to go a celery stall, Gary.
A celery stall?
We're going to come back by you. Look at that in Droylsden. That Gary Cornfirth's got a celery stall.
That's a good go-to food to have in the fridge. Just to get you through.
Apparently, an apple's good as well if you can just eat a quarter of an apple.
Because of keto, I try to stay away from apples.
Because it's sugar.
Sugar, yeah.
It's
the only fruit I'll eat is from the berry family because they're okay on keto.
Yeah.
And you know, there's not wrong with strawberries, is there? And
no.
Raspberries and blueberries. There's not wrong with
I'll put them in a shake, mate.
I won't eat bananas. I won't eat. Well, I say I'm telling lies because I'm getting that dejected and that fed up. Right, we're doing everything right. I brought in a couple of tangerines now because I like them.
Yeah.
You know, I brought some tomatoes back in because I banned it all on keto. You know, but I actually think, right, I don't think it matters what you eat really if you get the calorie. If you get that calorie consumption low enough, I think as you say about your evening meal, you can have what you want really. But the problem is, lots of meals are high in calories, and if you're like me or anyone who's struggling with weight, you can't really afford high calorific meals, can you? No, even your nighttime one.
I think that a lot of people tend to eat big bread eaters. A lot of people I know, they have bread with every meal.
I don't eat
toast in the morning. And stuff like that. I don't mind a slice of toast. I have a slice of toast in the morning and I cut crust off and put a fried egg on it. That does me for 4 hours. If I'm in that mood, now that I'm going to Spain, that's why I have one slice of toast with fried egg. Yeah. But I used to have 4 slices of toast, 4 egg, and 8 slices of bacon on it, pint of milk.
Yeah, I avoid bread for that reason. Yeah. I want a proper butty if I have bread. Yeah,
with brown sauce on.
Jane likes brown sauce, it doesn't bother me. Can do that.
So Gary, I don't know how I'm going to put this, but it looks to me like you're not the positive Gary way we focus, you're like at the end of your tether Gary, aren't you, at the moment with this diet thing?
Yeah, because I've come to realise
it's harder than what you think.
I think it's I think most people out there don't really realise how little amount of food your body needs.
Yeah.
I don't think people realise how much you've got to get down.
Do you remember Neanderthals in when time begun? What they used to live on and what they eat? You didn't see them walking around with
it's all keto. It's all animals or fish, whatever they could kill and cook and I get it all. You know, I understand all about keto, I understand all about carbs, fats, protein. You know, this is stored energy. Your fat, just need to get to use it, and the only way to my body will go into that is if I starve it of calories. Unfortunately, it's looking like I've not got the strength and determination, even though I've gone to veg, You know.
Have you tried this one then? I used to try this one before I had the operation of the gastric. Right, I'd get up in the morning and I'd say, right, I'm just going to have one big breakfast, and that is it until the next breakfast. And I'd get to about 8 o'clock at night.
That'd be dangerous for me.
And then I'd be crawling on my hands and knees, and I'd feel like when I was a drug addict after, self-worth would be down. You know, you think, oh God, why did I just eat 4 Galaxies and 2 big pints of all fat full milk? Yeah. I didn't need to eat 4.
I do that. That's why if I can get away with a breakfast, and everyone's the same as that, right? So I would not put that breakfast in for no reason if I don't need it. You know, I've tried eating little and often, and all these theories are all brilliant. But unless that little and often is less calories than your body needs in a day, you're not going to lose weight. Your body's not going to go to fat stores. You know, I'm still trying to get down. Am I going to be able to do it? I don't know. I will keep trying. That's all I can say. Can't say any more than that, Russ, can I?
You're doing your best, and you're pouring your heart out on here on social media, and it's a bit hard like that, because you know, everybody has their own agendas and their own opinions on what people come out with. I think you're very brave coming out.
There's millions.
You're saying, look, I'm battling here with this diet thing.
Yeah.
I don't know which way to turn. You don't know which way to turn, do you?
I don't know which way to turn. I mean, I know that there in the locker somewhere is try the shakes, you know, instead of the veg. But I can't bring myself to think that a shake is better than that bowl of veg I'm eating. Maybe there is too much in the bowl of veg, because I mean, I make a pan that big. I mean, I've shown you one before, haven't I? I make a pan that big. It lasts me 3 or 4 days. But really, I put the sprouts in, the broccoli in, the asparagus in, as many greens as I can. Then I get one of them casserole, you know what you make a stew with from Tesco's. Put one of them in, but then 2 jars of jalfrezi.
Yeah.
Jalfrezi
what?
The curry sauce.
Yeah.
And
that's where your fats have come from, innit?
Yeah. Well, look, but it's lasting 3 or 4 days, and it's 500 calories in each jar. So you could say there's 1,000 calories in the full crock pot. But you know, because the veg on its own is very bland.
Do you know, when you're preparing food on your own, I've noticed a lot of YouTube videos I see on dieting, that when people are preparing stuff and they're saying, oh, well, that's 500, that's so. You're not an expert and you don't know. But you know, when you get a packet of super noodles, it tells you, doesn't it, how many calories
No, well, I know it's 500 because I've looked on the jar.
Yeah, no, but you're adding it to something else, aren't you, with veg? And it depends how much big your portion is and all that, doesn't it, kind of thing?
Well, it's a cereal bowl.
Yeah.
And listen, you're right. If you, I mean, I've even had one of them. You can buy plates off Amazon, right? And it splits the portions on the plate. And I'm not kidding.
It's like a jail portion, isn't it?
It's no bigger than that.
Yeah. Well,
and it's not a bowl that deep. It's flat.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to put the portions in it. That really tells you, that is your true measurement of what the body can actually take in and get away with in a day.
Yeah.
Can I live on that? Can I train my body to get that low in food intake? You know, no. I've gone for the Slimming World option at the moment. You don't have to restrict your volume. You just have to eat the right stuff. Well, actually, I don't agree with that, because you got to get the right stuff low enough as well for the calorie deficit. In your body, Ross, we've done the juggle act, haven't we? Metabolic rate and how much you can metabolise. Your body might get away with 2,500 calories a day, and if you get below that, you'll lose weight. Mine might be 1,500. I've got to get below.
That's what mine were to start with.
That's where I see myself now. Is there more than 1,500 in them 2 bowls of veg? Alright, it's got a bit of jalfrezi in it. I'm putting kidney beans and chickpeas in there, which are loading it up with calories a little bit. And then 4 pints of shandy. I already know the answers here, don't I? Because I'm weighing the scales out here. 300 calories for a Magnum. And I know that I've got to try and...
You've got to half that, what you've had there. It's got to be by half, hasn't it?
I've got to try.
So 1 shake, half a Magnum and 1 bowl of veg.
1 bowl of veg. Take the Magnum to a fruit pastel. And that's what I'll try and do.
That'll kill you, then, Magnums, Gary, won't it?
Well, no, it won't. I like the fruit pastel lollies are really nice.
Yeah, you like
them. Honestly, I like a reward. I'm like everybody, Russ.
Yeah.
Everybody needs a reward. It's like if I go for a jog. If I go for a jog, I need a coffee or a porridge or something at the end of it. I've been running for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you see it? And he's like, is that why you run to Greg's down there, Gary?
Yeah, I just run. Well, I cut the porridge out. But I have to have a tea or sit down and have a tea or.
Why Greg's?
Can't do it for nothing. No.
I see where you're coming from, but couldn't you just run there and run back and have a bottle of water here?
No, well, I can have a bottle of water there, but why do you do that?
Yeah.
No.
I suppose you've got you're very brave and you've got an happy-go-lucky approach to it, and you're doing it with a smile on your face now.
Yeah.
So that's good because you've been pulling your hair out for a few days, haven't you?
Well, I've been a bit disappointed because I tried hard over Christmas and I get on the scale.
Yeah, but you said to me, if you remember, 2 weeks ago, look, if I put half a stone on at Christmas pokey, I'll be happy. You put £1 on.
No,
you should be over the moon.
I should be.
You're £6 in credit, whereas I'd put £6 on and I went freaking out on scales. I said, I'll get that off.
I'm only £3 to the better since I started. I was 16.9 when I started and 16.6.
And how long ago was that?
Hey?
5 weeks ago.
Yeah, so £3 now.
So you're £3 in 5 weeks. It's got teeth, Gary. Your plan, hasn't it?
No, it's still in line. I mean, can I give myself 12 months? No, but I give myself a long time there to get a stone and a half.
If you were to compare your attempt, Gary, at dieting, let's say for instance, if you were an heavyweight boxer going into mix, you'd be like Derek Chisora, wouldn't you? Or going up against Fury, wouldn't you? You know, with your diet, you're having a good go at it, and you're in it to win it, but you're not bothered what happens, kind of thing. You're that happy-go-lucky, aren't you?
I think that if I was training like a boxer, I would. Listen, don't get me wrong. When you're talking about exercise,
yeah,
right? If I was flipping that, if I was training like a boxer, I probably need 5,000 calories a day. I'm not training like a boxer.
Yeah.
What a job to bleeding Greg's. That's not training like a boxer, is it?
No.
So
it's not a good one for a good one for a diet book, is it? That get up in the morning at 8 o'clock, jog to Greg's.
It's a mile, you know. So it's not bad.
And when you get there to Greg's, have a coffee and whatnot.
Yeah, and I do the lamppost training. You know,
bacon butty.
I do fart licking, as they call it. You know,
what's that?
The running club.
Oh,
we used to be in a running club, and then every so often they all do like a sprint to the next lamppost.
Yeah.
And obviously, if you got left behind, you kind of got in the back wind of. They like fart, don't they? You're at the back of them.
Yeah.
So whenever you blew the whistle, you got to go. Otherwise, you get left behind and you fart licking, aren't you?
Yeah. And that what him at the back runs to the front. Is that how they do it?
The good ones eventually will blow the whistle on them and they have to double back.
Yeah.
So they can go as fast as they
around
want.
the track, you mean?
What track? We used to run around 2 or 3 miles. The village used to meet at the village sports club, and you'd all run off together. But obviously, you got different levels, haven't you?
Yeah.
So them that were fast, he'd blow the whistle eventually once they got too far, and they have to double back to the back of the crew and then carry on. So you all levels can run together.
How many weeks did that run for?
Russ, I've done it all, mate. I've played squash Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Saturday, you set the kids when I was a kid. I used to go to Kerry Kay's Better Bodies 3-4 times a week, right? But I obviously eat too much. I eat more.
Yeah.
But I do think part of it's metabolism.
Yeah.
And Kerry Kay's I'll vouch for that as well. And anybody that's listening, you know, are you an egg cup metaboliser or a pint pot metaboliser?
Everybody's different, aren't they?
Everyone's different. Unfortunately, if you're a little egg cup metaboliser, you've got to get them number of calories down, or just accept that you're going to be fat for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm close to now. What more can I do? I mean, people say I should be 12 stone. I should be the same as you.
Yeah.
My dad was always 15 stone, and that's where I want to get to.
The man was a big, tough, brave man, but when he met me, he got beat within inside a minute. And the ambulance scraped him up off the road and took him away to the hospital, and his life was over from there on. And plenty of witnesses, including Greater Manchester Regional Crime Squad, they stopped me from absolutely killing him altogether.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure you coming on. Good luck with your dieting for this year. Did you go through all the questions? Did we go through all them comments?
Yeah, I've got most of them, and I will have a look and chat through some of them. If there's any coming through that's different that I've not heard before, but most of them are the same as I've heard before. I've tried all the exercise in the world. I've tried little and often. I've tried keto diet. I've tried Weight Watchers, Slimming World. I've done all the diets, and it comes down to that little video that I just put on there. Stop shoving it in there. If you can do that, you'll lose weight. Yeah. You can do it.
I'm trained though from doing it in jail, aren't I?
I can do it. I've converted as much as I can to healthy, nutritional food, bowl of vegetables. I know it's got a bit of naughty in there. Can I do any better than that?
It's mental, isn't it? It's
mental, yeah.
And willpower.
It's strength and determination. It's what I said right at the very beginning. Who's got it? Who's got the mental strength to do it?
Well, thing is with me, you see, I went out and bought all them jeans, didn't I, 32 waist, and I said, well, if I put any more on here, I might be able to get in these BASTARDS's.
Yeah.
And I said, there's no way I'm going out and doing them again. I'm not going through all that. Going out and spending.
I mean, I've already had 2 wardrobe changes since coming down from 20 stone.
Yeah, but it's alright for you. You've got dough.
Yeah.
You can just go out and get a new. You're not really bothered. You've got all sorts of different sizes up there, Gaz.
Yeah. I've got the next one, so I'm going to have to be 15 stone to get in.
Well, there you go.
Double XL instead of
triple. There you go, mate.
Triple X. And I keep looking at the double X ones. I think, I'm sick of looking at them. Should I throw them out and buy them again if I ever get there? What's the best thing to do? Everyone's doing it, aren't they?
Look, it's hard dieting. I sympathise with anybody who's on a diet, but I think what works for me were going long periods without food and eating away at my fats, and then just jumping on scales every 6 hours and saying, oh God, it's another pound's come off there. Yeah. And that works for me, but I can quite easily go home, get in bed 8 o'clock at night, big pile of chocolate, big loads of shakes, bags of crisps, and then it's all undone, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You've got to go to bed and do that, but with low calorie stuff.
Yeah, well, I've got to go and have one of them, like, what do they call them now, them fitness bars I used to get. I forget these fitness bars, but they're about £2 and there's no in them.
Keto's got loads of them. I've got a fridge full in there, keto.
Them keto bars,
bars, yeah. You know, get them. To be honest with you, half the time though.
You've got everything here to do it. There's no excuses for you, is there?
Listen, I've got a fridge there that's stood still.
Yeah.
Because everything that's in it, I can't eat. You know, I've got cheese in there. I can eat it on keto.
Yeah.
Not if I'm trying to keep the calories down.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, I could show you what's in my
Keto's no carbs, isn't it?
0 carbs, yeah. Well, as least as you can.
I remember Dave Allen going on there. I went round to his house.
Well, they do advocate. Is that still on?
Yeah, it's on,
yeah. They do advocate veg and well, not fruit.
Well, first time I'd seen it was about 10 years ago, this keto thing, and I asked Dave Allen with it, and he had sausages in his frying pan and chicken wings. Yeah. I said, what are you doing? He said, I'm on keto. So aren't you porridging it? Or he went, no. I said, no, I just said, no, it was sausages and just chicken wings. Yeah. They encourage the chicken wings, don't they?
Yeah.
And he had them in frying pan, and he stuck it in, and he did all right.
I'm just gonna, because I'm starving. I'm gonna have this as soon as we're off air. Right. Leave it on. I want to show you the thing.
Stop putting it in your gob.
I know that doesn't look very nice, but it's 2 of them a day.
So that's a big cereal bowl, that, Gary.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I think.
Well, in there is, you can see the broccoli.
Well, that's massive portion,
corn,
that, mate.
Carrots, water.
That's a massive portion.
Jalfrezi curry.
There's a lot there, mate.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I think so. Still brim.
That filled my belly up.
You want half of that, mate? Half of that.
Half of that.
There's too much there, man.
Right.
Half of that.
Right, well, everyone's probably bored of us now, Russ. We've gone on for a long time. So, can't say no more. New year, I'll keep
You wanted
going.
to explain about the tombola, didn't you, at my office next week?
Oh, right, yeah. Well, obviously, you know that I'm from Welcome Estates, yeah? And in Spain, we've got a scheme whereby we go around to the bars and restaurants, and anybody that is an introducer for that bar or restaurant gets entered into a €50 a week tombola draw. So what we're going to get Richard to come over, introduce that scheme over here, and anybody that enrolls in Porky's Corner, so start writing in now to become an introducer for Welcome Estates.
porkycorner@mail.com.
Yeah. If anybody emails Russ now to become an introducer for Porky's Corner, he'll send you out a little business card, what you carry, that's got the QR code on it, and then once you're a member, you'll be entered into this £50. Russell got me drunk one night and made me change it from euros to pounds.
Only £3.
I think I lost out £3 there. But no, seriously, you know, it's going.
In other words, there's 50 quids going begging here every week. So where are you at? Is that every month?
Every week.
Every week. 50 bangers going every week.
Just to become an introducer.
In tough times. For doing. Must be mad.
Well, no, they've got to be an introducer for you and carry it with them.
You've got to be good like me.
Yeah, but you know, it works absolutely a treat in you know, and they all stand in the pub. It's really funny because in like a busy bar or restaurant, when Richard's doing a tombola draw, they all have to be sat there holding up their introducer card.
Yeah.
Because in Spain, if they haven't got that with them and they get pulled out, no money, no card, no dosh.
I remember him going on about that golf course in Belgium.
It's a sight to see, really. 100 Belgian golfers all there like that while he does the draw.
All holding the disco.
Yeah, but we have had it whereby someone's been drawn out because he puts the scorecard in, you know, for the golf.
Yeah.
Into the tombola, and we have had it where somebody's been drawn out, and he goes, "What card? No card, no dosh."
Did you get paid?
No, we drew another one out.
Oh, somebody else won it.
Someone else won it. So it is about being an introducer for Welcome Estates, or in your case, being an introducer for Porky's Corner.
Yeah. And what else have we got lined up? We've got something on tonight, haven't we, guys? The Spanish 13-parter starts.
Is that starting tonight? Is that starting tonight?
8 o'clock, yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, we've got a 13-parter, haven't we? Of
every Monday for 8 p.m.
The hardest weekend work you've done in 5 years, you said.
45.
Yeah.
Hardest work I've ever done since I was
7 in the morning while 10 at night, want it for 5
15
nights.
hours for 5 days a week. Flog me to death.
We did. We worked hard.
Pasty.
I think people like it.
It's the hardest job I've ever had since Cabbage Fields in Lindholm Prison in '91. Winter of '91.
I think there's some good stuff on there.
Spain thing. Yeah, they'll like it. They'll like it. Yeah.
Yeah. And did you say you're going to put the full? Anybody that wants to join as a member of Porky's Corner, I can get the full video.
Yeah, the full video is 2 hours 37 minutes. That's already on the members area. So if you want to see the full video after tonight's part 1, you can't wait for the other 12 part. Get on members. Pay you $5.99. You get to see it. Right. That's about that for a little trap for you all. Get your hard-earned money off you.
Yeah.
How dare I?
Yeah, and get subscribing and become an introducer for Porky's Corner. What have you got to lose? One day you're going to be in a pub and talking to somebody who's looking to buy a property in Spain, and you're going to wish you had that card on you.
They'll wish they were me, wouldn't they?
All you got to do is ask their permission to introduce them to Welcome Estates. We do no hard sell, right? But if they're looking for a property in Spain, there's no one, as far as I'm concerned. I'm not saying there's nobody as good, but there's nobody better. You know, and we have a good conversion.
What about that new showroom you've got estate agents going on out near the sea?
We're opening a new showroom on the coast, yeah, because there's a lot of people looking for
Costa Blanca, is it?
Sea views. There's a lot of people. It's all the southern Costa Blanca where we cover the whole of the southern Costa Blanca, but we've got that much demand for sea view. We're opening another branch in a place called it's not, is it Cavalroig? Sorry, Lasagna. And there's a massive big shopping complex there called Lasagna Boulevard. It's like the Trafford Centre, or what's your Sheffield one called?
Meadowhall.
It's like Meadowhall, but kind of open air. Beautiful. Great
Brilliant. Place. That's about it, really.
Right. Well,
Should we-
that's a long one, Russ. How long have we been on for now?
We've done a long one today because you wanted to get a few things off your chest and all that, haven't you?
Right. Yeah.
Regarding
So
your diet.
regarding that £50 a week price draw,
Yeah.
get them coming in now because we'll probably fly Richard over.
So all them who are
next week.
interested have got to email me on porkycorner@mail.com with the details.
Yes, saying please can I become an introducer of Pokey? And it's as simple as that.
And they've got to be on YouTube to get to be an introducer, haven't they? And then we put them all in an hat and give one of them 50 quid.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying you want to do, yeah?
Well, I'm not sure. Richard will give us the details when he comes
How
over.
it works, yeah.
But we'll look to.
So
start
he's going to fly all the way over from Spain just for this?
We'll pick him up. Yeah. Might even get him a limo for a laugh. What do you think? Should we get him a limo? Is that
It's
important?
a bit cringe limo, isn't it?
Is it?
I think.
Richard, by the way, who's coming over, and the reason I'm bringing him over is
Because he's a Leicester fan.
he's co-founder of the Refer a Friend scheme.
Yeah, he is,
And
yeah.
the disc, and you've met him.
Yeah, he's alright, Richard, yeah.
Yeah, and he spends his time sucking around all the bars and restaurants in Spain.
Poor Sardis, I'd grab that. Going from what it is, you see in Spain, you go from one place to the next, you've got to go through 2 and 3 tolls, haven't you? 5 at a time.
Yeah. Well, it depends. If
If they did that over here, there'd be riots, wouldn't
but
there?
if you're a local, you don't go that way, do you?
Yeah, no, you
Take
go.
the back roads.
Yeah,
That's just for tourists.
like us. Okie dokie then, well listen, all the best to all you people, you hardcore dieters. Stick at it and stop putting things in your mouth.
Yeah, we've all got to get them excess pounds off now. I've got one. I don't know how many you've got.
Go buy some jeans, 2 inches too small for you for 100 quid, you'll soon get it off.
Yeah.
Alright then, Gary.
Okay.
Peace out, keep on trucking, keep supporting boxing. Whoops. Don't have nightmares. Peace out. Porky's Corner is proud to be sponsored by Spartan Site Solutions. They are specialists in civil engineering and demolition contracts for the construction industry. Interested parties should visit their website or contact Porky's Corner for a referral at porkycorner@mail.com.